Hello, I'm T Fox. What to do in the event that your Windows custom image gets stuck at some percentage when you're trying to upload it to a Windows deployment server. In the previous videos, I show you guys how to capture or prep the image and then how to start the upload into the Windows deployment server. We may encounter this issue once in a while, not always, but it happens, where your image gets stuck at a certain percentage and doesn't move. Some people say, wait, I've been waiting for a few days and it's still 50% stuck. So to see what thing you need to do is invoke the command prompt from here. So when you are in the Windows image or the capture image, you do Shift F10 to bring the command prompt, and then you need to find the directory where the file is located. So your directory d /. So we have here the directories that exist in the drive, but what we really need is the source. That's where Windows image file is located. So we're gonna do again directory / source. We're gonna find the file that is called install.wim directory sources and then hit enter, and here we go. We are looking for the file, as I said it before, install.wim. So I'm gonna look for the file, and here it is. This is the file that we're looking for. Okay, so now we know where the file is, the source path, so we can copy that file into the shared drive where we want to upload that file or we want to save the image. So scroll down, and then here we have to connect to the server where we want to save the file. In my case, I want to save it directly into the Windows deployment server. I'm gonna save it in a specific spot and then move it to the correct folder where all my Windows images are. Okay, first you need to connect to the server, to the shared drive. In my case, is the IP address of the Windows deployment server is 10.1.1.135, and the shared drive is $, which is the hidden folder, but it's there. So my E drive is where I want to save it. So I'm gonna do net use / the IP address of your server / the letter of your drive where you want to save it. Then you will be prompted for the admin username and password. Remember, when you enter your admin, you had to do your admin at and your domain. If your domain is lab.local, you're gonna do admin, whatever user name for your admin, at my lab. And then you're gonna be prompted for your password. In my case, I already ran this command previously, so it didn't prompt me, so the machine is already connected to the server, but you will be at this point, when you run this command, you will be prompted for the username and the password. So just keep that in mind, okay? So the next command you're gonna run is to the Xcopy, where you're going to tell the system, this is my source, where the file is, this is the file I want, and I want to copy it to the server to this drive. In my case, as we previously did in the first command, we found where the file is, which is install.wim, is located in the folder called sources in the drive D. So we're gonna do the whole path, D sources installed. This is the file, and I want to copy it to this path right here. So this is the letter of my shared drive where I want to paste it. You have to have, or the admin user that you're gonna use has to have access to this drive. Okay. Then you run the command. It's gonna ask you, you wanna override it because I already have it. I click yes, and the process is gonna start. The reason why I want to override it is because I already did this path, but I decided to make a video because I help someone somewhere. So I want to do it this way again. But since I already did it in the past, the file already exists, I had to override it. Otherwise, you're not gonna be prompted for this. It's just gonna start going. The process has finished. It says one file has been copied, and now we're gonna go to the shared drive where I save it, and then we take it from there. Okay, now I am on my Windows deployment server where I save the file. Remember, it was the E drive, so here I am, E drive, and here's the file. See, all you have to do is just copy it, cut it, or whatever you want to do from here, and paste it to your folder where the images are. In my case, they are living images, images, Windows 10 client, and I paste it here. So it's already here. So you can do just copy and paste to this folder because this is where your clients are gonna be looking for your images when you're trying to PXE boot. After you copy the file here, you have to go to your Windows Deployment Services console and enable the image. By default, it's gonna be disabled. So I already enable it, but all you have to do is here, right click it and enable. And then you can start cloning images or computers, laptops, whatever you wanna call it from here. Hope you like the video. You can share and like so we can help others. Thank you.